Sexy Hackers Clothing presents a game where people meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Central, only to discover they have no dice.
Come, brave men and women all gathered here within this hall. Hearken to adventure's call and feel thy spirit rise. There's wizards, rogues, and maidens fair, barbarians in for underwear. For thee can play most anywhere when thou playest with no dice. No dice, through fire and ice, where arrows fly and swords slice. There be honor, blood, and sacrifice, but nary any dice. So let us play into the night. Imaginations will take flight. You call us nerds, you're goddamn right. We're playing with no dice.
Hey, welcome. No Dice on SexyHackers.com. Your source for all your nerd shirtwear, dresswear, sweatshirt, and hats. Soon to be underwear.
Ooh.
I'm very excited.
I just throw that out into the ether, just hopefully the universe provides.
Because if there was a pair of underwear that just had like a little green, modesty leaf in front of,
that would be super fun.
That'd be very fun.
A cookie leaf?
Yeah, a little cookie leaf.
Cookie modesty leaf. Hey, everybody, my name is James Boland. I am your game master for No Dice every Monday at 7 p.m. We are working on using some new microphone setups. So what?
The mics, they're in the shot.
Yeah, they're in the shot. That's tight. Nothing like a tight mic
That's
shot.
tight.
A tight mic.
That is
tight mic.
the opposite.
If you haven't seen those mics that are right above us, we're working on some new mics to make audio and visual the best it possibly can for you each week. So if you hear something, if they're sounding really good, please let us know. If they're not
sounding really bad,
yes,
let us know as well.
Too.
Yeah.
Because we can fix them and adjust on the fly. We are a live improvised RPG that play. There's no piano.
I can't hear the piano. Oh, wait. Here, sorry, my bad. How's that? Now I can hear it.
Nice, awesome.
This just in also, James, you are quiet.
I'm quiet.
You are quite quiet, in fact.
How is that, everybody? More mics on there. Hombrezilla, thank you for being the shout out there. Let us know what's going on. I am quite quiet. Oh, mics. Oh, Nelly. Okay, so we are a live role-playing show here on Sexy Hackers Network, streaming on Twitch. Yes. So, hey, welcome back, Special Mark Productions. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks.
Cheers.
We are nearing the end of the second season, and this second season is going to encapsulate the arc of this story. The first two seasons, we've been playing for about 7 months. Our characters have gone through a literal gauntlet of just absolutely crazy bonkers shit. And so in the third season, we're gonna mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna see some new things happening. There might be a new interface to the show. The characters might rotate a little bit more. All those kinds of good things, based on some great feedback from you who have been watching. So that's awesome. So to my left and to my right are some fantastic players who join me each week, and I couldn't tell the story without them. We had a spirited discussion before the show about things that we can't mention on air, so we will just jump into our intros, and we will see where we're at. All right.
Whoa.
Nick Fuhrer.
Hey.
My good friend Nick Fuhrer.
Hello.
The fantastic host of Turn to Page Fun, which I just got done listening to the third episode.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, really good episode.
Oh, did you? I can't do it right now. Hi, I'm Nick. I play Cookie Flintiron, who is the dwarf chuck wagon chef of the group. He is also an alchemist, however, that rarely comes up.
I feel like you try to cook a lot and then
Yes.
never ever helps you.
And it never helps me, and it never works out, or there are never ingredients handy.
No, that's true. You should just have bring your own HelloFresh subscription to wherever you are.
Yeah, or I should just pre-plan with jerkies and fruit leathers.
That is good. All right. Next up is David Ryan Lane, the person that I've been role-playing with the longest. Fun fact to know and tell, I've been role-playing with Dave Lane longer than...
You've been role-playing, I think.
That's right.
Like, I was there. I was there at the inception of your very first character.
Yes, my very first character.
Dashiell Hammond.
Dashiell Hammond, yeah. And, yep, he was... laugh, Stacy, laugh.
I did.
Thank you.
What was Dashiell Hammond?
Yeah, we'll find out later in this.
Someone irritating and interested in doors, frankly. Hey, I'm Gabe Lane. I play a character named LeVar Lazaro. I'm a human illusionist who has weird semi-divine powers for a very hard to explain reason. Thanks for coming to check out the show, and enjoy my rainbows.
You're awesome, Dave. I love you.
Love you too.
Stacy Pawlowski, the one who we all turn to for the sage advice in the party. She, I feel like, has the most rational opinions of us all. Followed closely by Liv. But Stacy, what character do you play?
Captain Cicalia. I'm a rogue pirate, and actually my stealing abilities don't come up too often, but they have helped us out in a few scrappy situations.
You have beat the hell out of a lot of characters.
I'm more just like a punch people.
Yeah, you're a thug. You're not a rogue, you're a thug.
I love how the connotations of her tentacle chokeout will overpower you.
Yeah.
It's like David Dean Kierden would love you.
That's my favorite. That's my always like, Stacy, what do you do? And then it's Stacy, I choke him.
Yeah, choke him out.
So I'm rough.
All right, Liv Shircel, the multi-talented, the singer, the artist.
Hi.
Liv, how's shit going for you?
Shit's going super good. Real smooth. Coming out easy.
Real good.
Yeah.
Real smooth, like soft serve. Okay, good.
Anyway, I'm Liv. I play Braca Bendu. She is a warrior / makeup artist / body positivity expert.
Thank you.
Yep.
Very awesome. Snarf, the reason why we're all here, literally the only reason why we are here is because of Jason. Jason, how you doing?
I'm so excited about these new microphones. You guys sound so amazing. It's so beautiful.
Oh, Jason turned into his daughter for a second.
Oh my God, it's so great.
Yes, exactly. Yes, there you go. Oh yeah. All right, B. Ryan, he's lost his torso, but that doesn't mean he can't flow oh so nice.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thank you. I just made that up on the spot. Sometimes I'm good. Not when I rap battle Liv, though. I'm really bad. Liv beats my butt.
Only when I get better, though. More rap battle.
Nice, nice. So, Brian, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's Labor Day. So,
All right,
shout out
sounds
to the
good.
unions out there.
My name is James Boland. Whoa! Bits already! Let's get into this. Bits. Here we go.
Bits and 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 bits.
All right. And I'm James Boland. I'm your game master. I am sporting the original snapback nodice hat, which is available on sexyhackers.com.
Damn, that looks good.
It does.
That's a good looking hat.
It really feels good. I have gone out and walked around with this hat on, and it's fun.
I just want to rub on that.
I had a Classic Slice shirt on and this hat when I went to my daughter's preschool meet and greet.
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't be more me at this fucking moment.
I'm into pizza and being a dork.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm wearing jeans and Crocs.
Yeah. I got a wife. I don't know how, but I'm into those two things.
No, I know how. I am very good at social and emotional learning. Okay. Here we go. I got the hat up there.
Agreed.
I listen. I try my best. I love people. And I love to be the best I can be. Okay, oh wow, that is not me wearing that hat. Jason, can we get a change on that person? Just kidding. That is also not me.
No, that was when you were heroin chic.
I never look like that.
That was heroin chic, James.
Yeah, that's heroin chic. All right.
It's like 60 pounds lighter.
Let's any crazy latest designs there? We got some.
Just got 3 new ones.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Cats at work computer. Cats are great. Hello, man.
That's pretty great.
That's a good one. That's good.
I want it.
And then we did the other one we got here is a unicorn UFO.
Oh.
Hey, I like
Because
that.
that's really what happened to all the unicorns.
I want to believe.
I do want to believe.
Yeah, what's that earthy looking one?
Oh, Atomic Coffee. I enjoy coffee.
I do too.
Nice. So those are fresh. Those are fresh shirts from the Sexy Hackers.
Fresh ground.
Fresh ground, baby.
Also, hi,
These
guys.
shirts, I just gotta tell you, these shirts are so soft and so wonderful. I'm rocking the Twitch and the Sexy Hackers. It's so good. It's so fantastic. Let's learn how to play no dice, everybody.
Yo, how do you play no dice, James? Why don't you tell me?
Alright, there's a lot of ways you play no dice, but the biggest way is to watch and to jump in the chat. That is super huge.
Hey, James, I hear a beatbox backing you up, so maybe you should rap the rules.
Oh, should I rap the rules?
Maybe he
Maybe
should.
Dave Lane should do it.
Yeah. Okay.
The beat can cut out if you'd rather have the beat.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Okay,
First things first.
Subscription 6 months! Whoa, baby! All right, De Leon, in the chat, should we rap? Should we rap the Cheers theme song? I mean, not the Cheers theme song, our subscription theme song.
I don't know.
What is this Cheers?
Cheers.
All right, let's rap it. Let's rap it. How do we,
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Get your bitch ass up!
And they're always glad you came with your whole ass.
Troubles are all the same.
Yo, bitch!
You wanna go where everybody knows your name. We're white.
That was a crazy train of
That was good. That was good. Well done. Well done.
Anyway, how do you play no
Okay, how do you play no dice? Okay, so
Oh my god.
during the course of this evening, all the adventurers are going to make crazy choices, and you, the people watching, can help us decide where the story goes by jumping in the chat, making suggestions, talking, also wanting to see if something happens or not by giving a little flip for it. So the flip for it is our way to add the sort of the chaos, the randomness, the element of chance into our game. So if you want to do see something flip, you just, type in Sexy Hack Flip. If you're a subscriber like De Leon, you'd get a fun little flip emote. If you're not, that's cool. You can also type in flip and whatever you want to see. And then one of these bad boys comes up on the screen. We got a flip. Always a no time, I feel like, in the beginning, which gets that out of the system.
Yep. Wait, so there are two things you can get if you
Yeah.
flip?
There's a no time, which is what we see on the symbol here.
Okay.
And there's also a go time, which is a green. Let's see if we can flip for it and see if we can get a go time. Nope, definitely can't. But
Imagine it's like that, but green.
Yep, and similarly to Turn the Page Fun, it's kind of the choose your own adventure thing. It's not like, oh, this thing does or doesn't happen. It's like it takes us into a different direction of the story. Some positive, negative things happen. Okay, so that's really good. You can subscribe like we saw. You can also throw bits like we saw, which is super great. I'm feeling fresh in this hat. I'm feeling my best life. So we're going to get into some fun things that we like to call the recap of last week's episode.
Magic.
Oh, shit.
Magic.
That's right. So the magic meter is another way you can influence the story by typing Sexy Hack Magic into the chat. When you do that, the magic meter goes up, and crazy things happen once the magic meter is filled. If you think about it as Smash Brothers and a loot crate comes out, some fun stuff will happen, good or bad could happen in that. Okay.
It's
so-
kind of like a critical.
It's a critical in a way, yes.
Like whatever flip we do makes it crazy all of a sudden.
Yeah. Or if you're in the thick of something, like maybe something really good will happen to come to your aid, maybe something really bad will come to your end.
Also, De Leon wants us to flip to see if we can make Snarf freestyle rap. He owns this whole building, and we are contractually obligated to not make him do anything he does not want to do. So we're gonna pass on that one real fast.
I think we should make him flip. Let's see.
Okay, let's just do it.
Let's see.
No! No, the dice does the coin does not want it.
Great. Now they think that you can control the coin. It's literally we can't control the coin. All right.
The coin
it would be no fun if we could control the coin.
Like it's definitely not going to be a go time right now. Oh, come on, you guys! Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we are in the midst of just a crazy story arc. There's a lot of things have happened. The crew has dethroned Snarf from the land of Generica and have put in a puppet government of Lavar, who has changed it to Lavarica.
I'm not in a government.
No, there's no actual puppets. The Lavaratorium, the Snarfits become Lavarits. It's basically what happens in any third world country when the United States comes and takes the reigning power out and puts the same thing in place.
My character is quickly establishing a fascist autocracy. Thank you.
Yes. But the crew, including the person who is the fascist autocrat, is trying to make things better.
I am saving you.
I am saving you so much.
For your own good.
Aren't you sick of all the saving that's happened to you? So the crew has gone through and done a whole bunch of really awesome things. And at the end of the season, we'll see what happens to our adventurers. Will they survive? Will they not survive? I don't know, but I know that Nick has spent just the right amount of time writing a review of what happened in last week's episode. And let's see what Nick has in last week's episode, previously.
Previously on Nodice, Nick spent the weekend at a bluegrass thrash metal punk festival that was too drunk, high, and dehydrated to put together a decent recap. What is a bluegrass thrash metal punk festival, you ask? Well, just imagine circle pits going on to any conceivable kind of music. Steel guitar, that gets a circle pit. Stand-up bass, circle pit.
Sweet.
These dudes would find a way to thrash to Kenny G. They are that hardcore, which is a core approximately 4,000% too hard for Nick to even try, which is why he was drunk and high the whole time. Anyway, you aren't punk until you watch Skip Greer tell 300 people that they are too old for punk shows and then sing them a new wave song with the Dead Kennedys and a perfect boys' strip of fuck everything. Anyway, last week on No Dice, Lavar was haunted by the gateway to reality, much like how Nick is haunted by his lingering sunburn on just the top of his belly. Yup, just the top, because it sticks out that far, ladies. However, nobody believes Lavar, much like nobody believed Nick had any business being at a bluegrass thrash metal punk festival, because Nick doesn't. So, Lavar schedules a sexy slumber party to prove the gateway is real, when the time is right, and after several lonely, desperate sex acts with kohlrabi boyfriends and Cookie's bag of sex rice,
Oh yeah, that's right.
lovingly named Jasmine Longgrain, the gateway appears again, and Lavar and friends learn that the last 4 keys needed are they themselves. The door is opened into the jungle place where a tribe of leathery old people, like in Star Trek Insurrection, are waiting for a chosen one to open another gateway.
It's the worst track movie, too. It's so bad.
It's so good. Keep going, Nick. Keep going. I'm gonna force you to.
It turns out Lavar is that chosen one, and with the help of his friends, Cookie Braca and Captain Cicalia, they open the gateway to reality again. But while they contemplate the gravity of this second portal, 4 cultists run through and take the spaces for exactly 4 people meant for our adventurers. Now they have to go to the hard-to-get-to gateway to reality that is in the center of the jungle. Can Lavar and his friends get to the hard-to-get-to gateway and finally pass out of this pocket dimension wherein they are like to gods? Or are they going to be stuck forever in Snarf's world to go even madder with isolation and loneliness than they already are? What other inanimate lovers will they craft for themselves? Find out this week on No Dice!
Well done, Nick. Well done. Yeah, it looks like Nick had a really crazy weekend. Bonnaroo, more like Bonnaboo-hoo, because you're sunburned.
Just
come
on
on,
the top of my
Brian.
belly.
Look, Brian, not everybody can burn people like you can.
Hashtag Brian Sunburns.
Oh!
Hey, no, that's no good. That's not
Bonnaroo, more like Sunburneroo.
Let's just move move on. Let's all of us.
It wasn't Bonnaroo, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not rich enough for Bonnaroo.
All right, so I want to make a little announcement here. We are nearing the end of the second season. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has continued with us, who has followed with us, who knows the things that we are saying, which are very deep cuts from a lot of weird places, which is really cool. So huge thank you. We are in our 7th month of doing cool stuff here on Sexy Hackers, and it would not be fun without you guys watching. So thank you. And if you're in the chat, if you're watching, if you're a lurker, if you're someone who's like beyond a lurker, who's like in the shadows, like vampiring it up, just jump in the chat and say hello, because we're so close to making partner, I think that's what it's called, or is that a law firm? I don't know, with Twitch, which would mean an awesome thing for you is that the quality of our broadcasts to you on your phones, on your PS4, on your Xbox, all those kind of things, the graphical quality would go up. So if you're in the chat, just say hello, and please tell me your favorite dog breed or cat breed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or if you're a vampire, just say blood.
Yeah.
Right here in the chat.
Yeah, say blood. So dog or cat breed out there, that'd be great.
Will never come back.
Okay, so the adventuring crew was deep into the heart of this new land, where they were in the jungle of Rabara, and they were going towards this second gate of reality. The first one had been closed up by those four acolytes of Lavar, and they just scurried in there trying to F with you. So you guys have to travel through this desert to the second jungle there to get to the door of reality, to sort of see what is happening, what is really behind all of these adventures. You have disposed what you thought was Snarf, but who knows what kinds of magic tricks that Snarf has laid for you. You are in the hut of one of the members of the tribe there that are still loyal to Lavar. There was a group that had sort of broken away, and those were the 4 that went through the door before you. As all adventurers, you were talking too much about what you were going to do and didn't actually do anything. Which is, I feel like, the hallmark of any D&D campaign, myself included, talking too much about what you're gonna do instead of doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out a fun challenge tonight, just because I'm feeling frisky and it's Labor Day.
Dog frisky or cat frisky?
Cat frisky.
Okay.
Stacy, you, before anything happens, you make the decision of what the party does. So you're the decision maker. You have the talisman.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yes, the captain.
She is the captain.
The captain. You have the ultimate choice. You can tell anyone to shut the fuck up if you want them to. So you are the decision maker. Except for when it comes to like in initiative.
Individual choice.
Yeah, in initiative. Yeah. In an initiative kind of thing, but like if it's like an out of combat kind of situation, you're the go-to Capitan. So you're in this hut drinking tea and getting yourself prepared to make a long journey. The rest of the tribe has gathered up pack animals to carry your things. They're giving you provisions and martial weapons to use. What's so funny about martial weapons?
No, we're talking about the special two-faced cat dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The cat dog's popping off.
All right, good. That's good to hear.
Chat dog.
Chat dog.
Brought to you by Chat Dog.
So, coming into opening up the curtains, everything is ready for you.
Are they beaded curtains?
Let's see. I don't know why I didn't think about that in my mind. Nope.
Oh, they're not.
It's a curtain. It's just a curtain. Everything is ready for you. Your journey, your provisions, your weapons. Anything you would need. Are you prepared?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can select some weapons.
Yes.
I would like to select a red lightsaber.
Oh, what is that?
I am not certain that these tribal people in the middle of a jungle have access to a laser sword weaponry.
Flip for it.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we fucking have it. There you
You got an extra one of those.
Well,
Yeah, I
crystal.
I fucking knew that flip was gonna work.
Yeah,
as
you
soon
fucking
as
know
you
it.
fucking did it.
Anytime, Stacy's a super wild card. Like,
Well, we only had one, so don't break.
let's see
it.
if we have more than one. Nope, they have more than one. Lightsabers for everybody.
Yes,
Shit.
yes.
Oh, it might be like a switchblade.
Let's see. No, fuck you, Cookie. Fuck off.
You have to have a
lightsaber
normal.
dagger.
You get a lightsaber razor that you just like shave yourself with.
Lightsaber cooking spoon.
Okay. So you got yourself some
Burn
lightsabers.
things.
Yeah, you could totally toast some bread with that. Yeah. You can make some grilled cheese sandwiches.
All right, so I got a lightsaber.
Okay, so lightsaber.
I will, thank you. Thank you for this, very deadly laser weapon.
Elegant weapon.
An animal comes through the curtain, half dog, half cat, and starts to purr as it rubs up against your leg, Cicalia, and it seems like it wants to join your journey. Let's see if it joins or not. Well,
The cat wants to.
the cat wants to, but the dog doesn't want to. The cat.
Can I use my lightsaber to cut it in half?
You can certainly try. Let's see if that. You want to try? You want to do that? All right, let's flip to see if it cuts it in half. Nope. You
They can't be separated.
You cut through it, and both halves die.
Okay. Okay.
They're
So
like,
we
yeah,
are,
because
I believe we
one
are
half had the
doing.
heart, and one half had like all the other organs.
Okay.
And it totally fucking
I
dies.
just felt like we were saving the world and not mutilating animals wandering into our tent
That
here.
is true, but that's the captain.
Okay. Oh, Captain! Captain! Can we please stay on task?
Oh god, I really wanted that cat dog to really die. It was so good. Okay, so the organ.
And it's just piles of shit just come out.
Yeah, oh,
It's just
so
full
much shit.
of shit.
It's like tauntaun guts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the cat dog, which was a prized animal in
Right.
the tribe, and all the tribes people are super pissed, and they start hurrying you out the door. They're super
Alright, we
pissed,
gotta get
super
going.
pissed.
Ah, don't worry, they can't do shit. They gave us their
Looks like you should be
lightsabers.
going. Maybe you should go. They all glare at you.
Yeah, maybe get
Yeah,
out of
guess
here.
it's time you hit the road.
I do agree. We are kind of just murder hoboing around right now, not doing the plot.
If there was only one cleric who could heal the cat dog, but there isn't, so. That would-
Hold on, give me a second. I can
Oh!
Alright.
So I actually what I do is I take a stew pot and I put
Always with the fucking stew pots.
and
this guy.
I put some healing herbs in the stew pot and then I put both and then I stitch up the cat dog so it kind of looks like a haggis, and then I put it in the stew pot, and then I put it in pressure cooking, and it's like, all right, just open that up in about 6 to 8 hours, and you should have a cat dog again.
Alright, let's see if that actually works. I really want to know if it just cooks the cat and dog. Oh, it does! It works! After you guys leave, 16 hours later, the pressure valve opens, and the dog pops out, and it's happy and content. The cat is not happy.
Right, the cat is like, where is that bitch?
But of course, we're long gone by then,
Yeah.
participating in the main plot.
But you made a new enemy this day. The cat.
Yeah, you are 6 hours on your way through this desert before this ever happens. No, you go through the desert to the jungle.
Jungle, desert, jungle?
Yeah, jungle, desert, jungle.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Which, is the way that all jungles work.
Yes. The moisture coalesces on two sides.
That's true, actually, because the mountain.
Yes.
Okay.
I seem sarcastic, and I'm not sure if I am.
Sand, dune.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we just make sure that we walk in a rhythmic pattern.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
And we have to walk in a straight line so nobody can tell how many of us there are.
Good numbers and good.
I know numbers.
Let's see how well you do that. You do very well.
Well, I placed a thumper.
You are.
That's right.
I retain my marrow moisture.
And I'd imagine a bunch of tentacles to throw off any kind of rhythm you'd have. Just like,
Yeah. So you're able to walk through the desert. You make it through 6 hours of hiking the desert. It's really dry, obviously.
My feet are hot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you took your shoes off. Your
Carry me.
Braca carries him.
Yeah,
20 pounds.
Baby Bjorn's Lavar.
Thank you.
Which is bad for your hips.
bridge over the river generic.
Oh, man.
You make it all the way through to the beginning of the jungle. It seems like the desert ends, and 1 second later, the jungle starts.
Back to the jungle.
It's very dark,
Jungle.
thick, dark and thick jungle.
And Special Mark Productions. Yes, just in case you were curious, if you remember back to a couple certain episodes ago, yeah, LeVar can have sex. He can feel the heat.
I think that's a different kind of heat, but
You know what I mean, okay?
I don't. What do you mean?
The guy asked if my skeleton could feel heat. Of course I can feel heat. I'm magical.
That's true.
Good answer.
We don't need to. Just go on.
Okay,
Just go on. Quit buzzing at me.
So
no. Cut to James. Cut to James.
The vines of the jungle move aside as if it's a beaded curtain. Raka.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot going on right
I know,
now.
there's so much going on. There's so much fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun while you're watching? Because I'm having fun. It's Monday. It's Labor Day, and I'm having fun on Sexy Hackers Network here on Twitch. Nick, are you having fun?
I'm having a great time.
Liv, are you having fun?
I'm just dying of fun.
Dave, you having fun?
It's hot.
Stacy, you having fun?
Yeah, I got a lightsaber and I killed a cat dog. This is great.
Ooh,
You get the extra experience.
Yep, and the new Dune is gonna rock. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
it's gonna be
I
so
am
good.
also having fun.
Brian, you don't
For the record.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just play your piano.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm playing.
I adore everything that you do.
That's what I'm doing.
I don't know if the audience knows this, but I think Brian is like literally the most talented person that I've ever met.
Legit.
But I still love to belittle him because I am a bully.
But you recognize it, which
Yeah.
doesn't make it better.
Oh,
But he's very good at emotional learning, so he's going to get over it.
yes. Well, a couple of decades or so.
Yeah, James doesn't care, do you?
Okay, so you make it to the jungle. The doors of the jungle seem to open. Jungles have doors, I guess.
Oh, good.
And there's it's
Oh, convenient.
a Jerry Bruckheimer movie. The doors open up, and there's a pathway that seems to lead the way. It's lit up, and it's fun.
What
So-
color is the light?
It's red because it's the red light district.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
The jungle's red
It's
light
a sexy
district.
jungle. It is a sexy jungle.
Oh, I can
It
feel
is now that we showed up.
Yeah, I feel the heat.
What song plays? What song is playing when the jungle opens up?
That song is playing for some reason. It's the heart of darkness.
Oh,
Is that bad? That makes
that's a
it.
tough movie to reference. Okay. So as the
Shard of darkness.
okay.
So
And be on an episode.
it's not completely dark. The
No, it's pretty bright actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't make sense. I just wanted to say sharp.
So there's that way. What do you do?
Which way do we go, Captain Cicalia?
Yes,
You
oh,
do see-
Captain, my Captain.
You do see that there is a side path that seems to be grown over. And there's a very nice, well-lit path. Now, if you decide to go down the well-lit path, turn to page 87. Just kidding.
Can we flip green is well lit, red is the other way?
Well, why would because it's red is the red light district, so it's gonna be red to the red.
Flip forward. flip to see which way we go.
Okay, so red is red and
She's literally like taking out a coin of Cicalia's.
I love it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so red light district it is. You go down the path that's well lit and nicely manicured. Along the way, there are different stops where there's water to drink and food to eat.
What kind of food?
Just like trail mix bars.
Oh, they left these out for us. So nice.
Okay.
It's almost like this is the route on a marathon.
Oh.
Oh, these empty Gatorade bottles.
Exactly. Do you drink or eat from any of them?
Hell no.
Yes,
I don't eat anything other than meat.
Some of them are meat. Ground
Still
up
no.
meat. Meat trail mix bars.
Oh,
meat
you
bars.
mean we're going into an uncharted territory, walking down a very, obviously, take this route and eat this food.
I eat the food.
Does Braca say that? Or does Liv say that? Braca can't read.
She can't read when she can read danger. That's clearly
Okay,
danger.
that's like an intuition thing.
Yeah. This just seems like.
Okay, so Braca doesn't eat anything, but what else?
No.
Does
Shout
Liv
out.
do?
I eat the food. I don't hesitate. I am hungry. I've been feeling the heat through this whole desert.
Completely empty on the inside.
I am empty on the inside in more ways than one.
Absolutely. Okay, so you eat the food. Let's see if we got a will save. Okay, you're able to digest the food however you do magically. And it doesn't affect you. But there is like a tinge of like an acidic smell that wafts off the food. Captain Cicalia, do you eat the food and drink the water?
He's eating it first, and I can smell the acidic
Let's see
wafting.
if you can. Let's see if you can. Cannot.
Then I guess I would eat it. If I
Set
could
up a trap for you and you're all taking a bait.
Just kidding. Okay, let's see if you swallow the food, and it begins to burn your insides. Really bad heartburn.
Oh no, you
Like,
must
not
be
gonna
allergic
kill-
to peanuts.
Like not gonna kill you, but like really bad acid reflux. Like it's super uncomfortable. It makes you have to every time there's an action for the next 4 or 5 actions that you get like a reflip.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage. Yep.
But not bad acid like tripping balls.
Can I force myself to throw up to get out of the poison out of me?
Okay, that's a fucking cool move, and I'm just gonna say yes. Let's try it. Nope. You try to,
Can I give her some epicac?
Your gag reflex at this point is just so low. There's just like nothing left.
Well, if you had tentacles, I mean, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
So,
Just
well,
down inside.
I go ahead and mix up some sort of epicac kind of thing to force her to vomit.
Epicac attack.
A little epicac attack.
All right, let's flip to see if the epicac and the
No going.
open. Let's see if
Oh,
a
your tummy's gonna
let's see if a
hurt so
second
much.
tentacle
It
works.
doesn't work?
Second tentacle down there. Nope. You are fucking
Wow.
burned like this. The coin
I'm
looks-
stuck with this, Harbor.
You're like a 72-year-old man who's just had a chili dog.
Oh, it's too spicy.
Yeah, it's too spicy. It's real bad. Or like Nick going to the restaurant down the road and getting a club sandwich and being super pissed off about it.
Just burned.
There's no middle bread.
There's no middle bread.
No little bread.
Middle bread.
Nope, fingers down the throat don't work. Okay, so Cookie, your turn is done by the epicac, epicac thing. So we got a heartburn, Cicalia, as you go down the path a little farther. And there, it looks to be like almost like an exact replica of the temple that you were in last week. As you go up to it, the gates are open. It seems like somebody has been here, searching, rummaging around for something. The doors are open. This is the same kind of temple that you were exploring, where the first door opened of reality. But at this point, you don't know what's afoot. What do you do?
So we're in a clearing that looks like people have just been rummaging through stuff.
Right, in that clearing, it opens up into the temple.
Oh.
That was almost like a replica.
Oh.
Should we go in the temple?
I didn't realize this was a chain temple
Chain temple, like a chain letter.
or
Oh,
restaurant.
they just been
Or
plopping
restaurant.
them down all over?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Oh, drive-through. We can take the
Let's go
drive-through.
to the drive-through. Yeah. So we see that people have been. How observant is Braca? Is it really obvious that people have been shuffling around through here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a rummage sale.
Okay.
You ever been to a rummage sale?
A rummage sale.
I have. I'm just picturing tables of garbage
Yeah, like
everywhere.
VHS tapes everywhere.
Oh no. Okay, so
And
not like a rummage
clothes.
sale, more like a robbery.
Okay.
It's more like a robbery.
Yeah, like a
So
robbery.
have you
Some
ever
of these
been to a
rummage
rummage
sales-
sale?
Ever been to a robbery?
Or is it like a rummage sale was robbed?
That's probably it. That's it.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, cause
A
like
robbery sale.
And not in the sense of like,
Yeah.
what? $16 for this piece of crap? This is robbery.
I'll give you 25 cents. Yeah, it's like a
Fine, just
robbery
take it.
sale. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna just cue up Hombre Distilla right here. I am going to attempt to see the past of this place. Oh, using my
It's the
magical
scrying
powers.
art. There is some sort of magical incantation that is washed over this place that as you try to penetrate into the past, kicks you backwards into your own past.
Oh!
We don't see the past of what happened at this temple, but in this,
Magic.
LeVar, what do we see in your past? What
How far does it go? That's, I think.
It goes just before you have met the adventuring crew here who are with today.
Okay, I'm gonna have a brutal and rapid flashback of another party that I traveled with that I I just didn't care about them enough and let them all die. I was kind of like, oh shit, I guess they're all fucking dead. I don't know, they were all walking across a bridge and lightning struck it and it went on fire and I was like, oh, watch out.
You just step back off the bridge.
I just stepped back off the bridge. They all started running,
Yep.
and I was like, "No, I am not." They were like, "Help! Grab my hand!" Like, no, I'm very
Flip
clean.
for it.
And they're like, and it failed, and they all died. And then we go back to another party.
Yes.
That you were doing the same thing.
Even
and then
earlier.
another party,
Yes.
and another party, and another party.
All
back
serious,
and back and back and back.
all graphically terrible ways to die.
is it all the same bridge?
No, different ways. Three people.
Let's never go to that bridge.
Three people rapidly eaten by a gang of spiders.
Yep.
The bridge thing. The taxi from before
Yeah.
that I got trapped in. That taxi just smashes them. Comes out of the sky, smashes three people. I go, oh shit! I'm glad that wasn't me.
People went skewered and roasted over a fire and eaten by giants.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs devouring them.
There's one where we're all just sitting and they're all drinking beer and they just start melting and I'm like, ha 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 ha. I'm trying to be cool about it and they're like melting and I'm like, oh, this is weird. Okay. They're like,
And then the last one, they're all sitting at Central Perk talking, and they all just talk themselves to death.
Coming after Fred.
and then I shake it. I shake it off.
No, they're just chatting and the Curb Your Enthusiasm music starts and it just zooms in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is my face going.
Space bees and
Space bees just sting them in the butt, and they just blow up like balloons and die. All sorts of things. Thousands.
Yes, tons.
Thousands of parties have not gotten to the point
Kelsey
that
Grammer's
Cookie.
face is just laughing about.
Yep, all the time Kelsey Grammer's quoting him.
and scrambled eggs.
Thousands of parties have not gotten far as Cookie and Cicalia and Braca have. All this hits you with just a sledgehammer.
Whoa.
A Peter Gabriel style sledgehammer. Sledgehammer!
Oh man, I feel like a shock at the monkey.
That funky monkey. Is that a thing? Okay, no.
I don't think that's the same song.
Yeah, that's not the same song at all. That's
song at
Beastie
all.
Boys. Okay. So all that hits you as you see this temple, and there's all the when you see a mirror and it goes back like Ray and Star Trek, Star Trek. Yeah. You know, it's Ray and Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Ray.
can't say Star Wars. Hey, how you doing? I'm Ray.
Oh, hey.
Star Trek, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed the whatever.
Fix the hologram. Now it's just a hall of mirrors.
I'm from Bronx 14 Alpha.
Yeah. Ray. Okay.
Send your phases to fuck the police.
Right?
Yes, Liv. You can always interject.
Can I appeal to sexy hackers? Can we please get a Space Bees shirt?
Oh yeah.
really want to
stinging LeVar in the butt and it's him exploding up.
And Ray.
I would say Homebrews that this might be the darkest timeline because it's gone farther than any other group.
So many people have died.
Okay. So I just start screaming. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what my character's gonna do.
Oh, great! He's screaming again, just like every night when he sleeps.
And we don't know what he's seen.
You've not seen any of the stuff that's happening.
So he just starts screaming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just slap him across the face.
Okay, slap him across the face.
Tentacle slap.
The tentacle slap, just to
She's
snap
got more
off it.
I sure do hope his whole head just spins around.
Yes.
Okay,
For sure.
So
Grim Fandango style.
when you try to slap him, let's flip to see if he turns into a claymation character like Peter Gabriel in the video for Sledgehammer per Special Mark Productions. That is a long segue into see if you become a no. You smack him. He comes to his senses. He does not become a Peter Gabriel claymation character. And very quickly, you have a very strange feeling about this temple. You've been here before, maybe not 1,000 times. So, just bear with me for 1 second in this metaphor. In the speed runs of Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and all these kinds of stuff, there's thousands of iterations of a thing that happens, right?
Yes.
And once
Almost
you fail,
like quantum fluctuation.
yes. Once you fail, then the person will stop and start again. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And so, let's say 1,000,000 times this has happened. Maybe 500 get to the point where you guys are, and maybe 2 get to the point beyond this. So you guys have, in the speed run of Generica, in trying to beat Snarf, you have made it now to the top 5% of speed runs. Okay? And you guys are moving on into almost uncharted territory. Cicalia, you see this temple door open, you see all the stuff happening. What does the party do?
I feel like we need to get some information. Like, we don't want to go charging in there, but we gotta kind of see what's going on. So if there's
Okay, so you do a little perception.
Yeah.
You look around. You see that there's 4 sets of footprints. You see that the table has been ransacked. The temple's been ransacked, even leading up to it, and it's really hurried. It's not. It's not methodical in any way, shape, or form. Looks like there was a struggle happening at the door. You don't see anybody else there. There's no before there was a whole bunch of acolytes and stuff like that. There's none of that. What you see at the front of the temple, it's like a very stereotypical kind of temple in the jungle where it sort of rises up above the tree tops and 2 or 3 levels left there, square in shape each level, like you were making a cake. That's what I would say.
question, do you have your kohlrabi person with you?
I don't think so.
No.
Do you want to see?
Yeah, I would love to see.
Pretty sure we left them. Okay.
Let's just check.
Okay, so Braca has squirreled away the kohlrabi boyfriend.
He's been strapped onto my back like he's
So when LeVar is not in the baby Bjorn, the kohlrabi is in the baby Bjorn? Okay.
Well, the baby Bjorn's in the front and the kohlrabi is in the back.
Oh, so
Like
it's
a mullet.
So it's baby in the front, kohlrabi in the back.
Please address them by their name.
What is his name?
Carl.
Oh yes, that's right, kohlrabi.
I think Carl should go first.
They, them pronouns.
They, them pronouns, yes.
Carl is courageous,
They should
and
go
they
first.
would be more than happy to go through the door.
Carl's gonna go first.
Okay, so Carl goes first. And Carl is an inanimate kohlrabi, right? It's not.
But yeah, you're like a person.
LeVar, do you want to try to
Shaped
animate
like
it?
a person, but not a person,
No.
correct?
I want to
Okay.
say it's like Lars and the Real Girl. As far as I'm concerned, Carl is real.
That's a deep
And I
cut.
will
If you like
throw
Ryan
him.
Gosling,
Yeah, that's right. We're here for the
I've
deep
actually
cuts.
seen that one.
I will throw them by their arm and their leg, where you just kind of like.
Okay, so as you throw the kohlrabi into the doorway, it lands on the ground, and let's see if anything happens. Okay, so as it hits the ground, the door begins to shake and closes slowly.
I feel like we should go in there.
Whoa, crap!
Yeah, I feel like that's the way.
Yeah, I run towards the closing door. I don't wait for orders.
Okay, so they go against your orders. LeVar, the two guys.
Oh, we
just
don't
gonna
go
say,
against the other. I mean, we didn't get.
I'm just not waiting
no
for orders.
orders.
That's what I wait and see what's gonna happen.
Okay, so do you? So Sakeli, what do you do? Do you?
Let him know. Let him run out. Watch, see what happens to these guys.
Whoa, the door's gonna close.
Yeah.
Okay, so they run.
go.
They run.
We're gonna go.
I know where this is shit is. And the doors. They run towards the doors and see if they get there. They slam into the stonework of the door as it closes shut. The temple begins to crumble, and it falls in on itself and is destroyed. We'll find out what happens. Will they get into the gate of reality? We will find out after we do a little bit of a fun song.
Not
for
rapping again.
Special Mark. Yeah, there's no rapping.
Yeah,
Special Mark
bitch.
Productions. We're gonna take a little bit of an intermission. We're gonna come back. We're gonna see what happens on the second half of this episode of the season. The objective is to get into the door of reality, Snarf. That is the objective. Special Mark Productions, how would you like us to give your special sub song?
8-bit is available.
8-bit, we could do an 8-bit version of it. We could do a 9-bit, 10-bit.
Yeah.
We got bits.
We got bits.
We got 100 of them, I think, at this point.
Yeah. So
He's
Special
got
Marks, let
hundreds
us
of
know.
days.
Decent amount of bits right there.
16-bit.
16-bit? Okay, 16-bit production. Okay, let's hear what that is in 16 bits.
That you want to know where everybody knows your name. And they're always my friends. But you're my friend, and you're easy. So I'll always say, where you want to go, where everybody knows your name.
All right, in the chat, I would love if you would throw out I don't know, kids' names, because I'm gonna have another child.
That's good. I also have one out. Real quick, everybody, if there was an all-out war between all cereal mascots of all time, which cereal mascot would be the last one standing?
Oh, come on. That's not even a
Strongest
question.
and most powerful cereal mascot, go.
Baby names or strongest cereal mascot in the chat. We're gonna be back. Maybe we'll see what Braca has been drawing. We'll get some more shirts and things like that. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so whatever the fuck you want, Savril, this party. I'm all about surprises.
That baby's gonna be named Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
The winner of
We'll be back to see if the crew gets into the door of reality. That's what we need to do. That's the objective. Get into the door of reality. We'll be back after a 10-minute break. Go use the bathroom, get some chips, salsa. Let's party. Here we go. Jump in the chat.
What?
What did he say?
Serial killer mascot?
No. Cereal mascots like Tony the Tiger,
Like breakfast cereal.
Count Chocula. That's cereal.
Blueberry.
If you want to do serial killer names for the baby, that's fine too.
Snap, crackle, pop.
All right, let's have fun. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch
Here we go.
guy who killed the others, clearly.
Yes.
You're back over that.
Yeah, boy! Yeah, welcome!
Why?
Well. Hello, my name is James Boland, and I am your host for tonight's proceedings. We are back from intermission. There is a lot of awesome names being thrown out there. Several. I don't know if you want my child to be a part of the Matrix or a part of Mortal Kombat.
Dirk.
Dirk.
I'm Dirk.
Hey,
How
I'm
about Ray?
Dirk Logan.
But for all we know,
Ray
that's
Dan?
his real name.
Ray Dan?
That could be his real name. Lots of really fun things I put up there in the chat. Thank you for doing that. I don't know if it'll be a boy or girl, but the second.
James, I got a name for you.
Okay.
What about 7?
7.
That's
About
good.
11.
That's good. That's a good name. It's got a good ring to it. I think I'll use the name in my baby 7.
You can't.
There is literally a band in Milwaukee called Seven Costanza.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is. Yep, or it was at some point. There was some cool stuff. So a lot of good things there. What was that?
What kind of music did they play?
It was like
Garbage.
prog rock, like
Garbage.
no, like there's no
Sorry.
I don't know, whatever. Look at him on MySpace. Fucking Jason, give me a break.
I was referring to MySpace. Okay, old man.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Go to fucking Seven Costanza on MySpace, and it is revolutionary.
Yeah.
They've been updating their MySpace for this whole time.
I don't have a MySpace anymore.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody has a MySpace.
Everybody's got
I don't
a
know.
MySpace.
I don't know how to get on it.
That's a
I'm a
different
baby boomer and I've got a MySpace. Okay, we are.
No, baby boomers use Facebook.
We are here on the Sexy Hackers channel on nodice. We're nodicing it on Sexy Hackers, and it's good stuff. Let's give a little bit of review of what has happened so far. The crew has made it through the desert. They have gone to the second temple. The temple has crumbled and fallen to the ground as they try to run into it to try to get into the gate of reality, which is the goal. Steph, can we update the goal, the objective there?
Sure. What is it?
To get into the door, or to open the door of reality. While he's doing that, we've got a whole bunch of things. People thought Cocoa Puffs, cornflakes.
No.
What?
With the big rooster?
Right.
It's just a rooster.
Well,
That's
the
gonna-
roosters
that's gonna
frequently
defeat
win
all
in
the other ones.
cockfights.
That's not a mascot. It's a giant chicken. I
Hey,
tell
have you
you.
guys seen Rockadoodle-Doo, or am I the only one who's seen Rockadoodle-Doo, okay?
I see Chicken Run.
I think you're the only
That's
one.
cereal mascot's a giant chicken.
There's just so many things.
No one who can sell cereal's a chicken.
The cinnamon toast crunch guy. That's not a.
Cinnamon Toast.
Yeah.
Well, there were 3 and he murdered one.
Yeah, he totally. There were 3. Yeah, he murdered 2 of them.
And one of them
There's
was
only one
named
now.
Quello, but I can't remember the other one that got murdered.
I know
Yeah.
Wendell's the one who's still alive.
And there was Quello and something else that are no longer there.
Why do
So-
we know this much about cereal?
So,
I did a
kids,
thing. I did
if
a
you are
thing.
eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you are probably eating people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Quello and whoever. the other guy.
Dave, who do you
That's
think
what
would
puts the
destroy? Who do you
flavor
think
in.
would be?
Well, I initially wanted to say the Lucky Charms guy, but then I realized like his magical powers probably just put him in the same position as LeVar, so he's gonna be scared,
Yeah.
run away, and use his magical powers. So I'm going Tony Tiger.
Huh?
That dude is ripped.
I
Yo,
think-
that tiger fucking works out. You know, a tiger's scary enough, but think about when a tiger's like fucking jacked.
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
coming at you. He's like, yo, this shit's about to be great. Ass whooping.
He also cross trains because he's doing all the sports.
Yeah?
It's true.
He's CrossFit.
Soccer games, softball games.
Yeah,
That game's
absolutely.
strong, dude.
I'd like to throw in the Trix Rabbit because the Trix Rabbit just has like a wild look.
Yeah.
Like he'd be wily AF.
Yeah.
It was Bob and Quello. I looked it up.
Bob and Quello.
That's weird that you know either the Quello one of the Bob and Quello.
Wendell.
It's
I'm
a
just
rich
gonna-
history.
I'm just gonna say this about cereal. If you live in the Milwaukee area, southeastern Wisconsin, you can come and see No Dice live on stage. September 20th, we are gonna be there. We're gonna be playing with Ampersand Theater Company. And you can come and see us in person, live in person. So if you wanted to flip a coin in person, if you wanted to talk to us, wanted to just yuck it up with us, we're going to be there September 20th at 7:30 p.m. And it'll be a fun time. So you
Bam, hit that link. It's right over there. It's right.
Yeah.
It's behind Liv.
Yep. So you can hit that link there. Tickets are on sale, and we are already selling tickets for that. So it'll be a fun time. So check us out live on stage if you like watching us live on your TV or computer screen. Okay, so the crew has what?
Yeah.
There's a name for you.
Damn.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
That's the name of the voice of Tony the Tiger was Thurl Ravenscroft.
Also the singer of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
Really?
Yep.
I could see that.
Yeah, you know way too much shit, Brian.
I
Brian
do.
knows
You
everything.
know, why don't you just play your piano and shut the fuck up?
Shit.
Hey, Brian, you want to play a song for us and just sing us? I just want to sing a little bit. What's a sing-along song you want to play for us?
The one about when you drink too much and it makes us sad.
Sure. It's called Brick by...
What do you? That's not what that song's about.
That song's about.
We've been through this in a no dice before, okay?
Let's play a song. I want to sing a little bit, Brian. What do you want to play?
How about this one? I think people usually.
I'm not familiar with that song.
Eugene, baby.
Oh, it seems like other people are, though.
Lady,
I've never heard this song before.
a seamstress for the band.
It doesn't ring a bell, Brian.
Pretty eyes,
You gotta
They
close
seem to
it
know it,
out.
though.
pirate smile.
I don't know, I've never heard this.
Married a music man.
It sounds way too straight for me.
A ballerina.
Sounds a little bit gay.
Must see her.
No, maybe gay. No, straighter.
Dancing in the sand.
Maybe it's from the UK.
Now she's with me.
Nazis?
Always with me.
Oh, that's weird.
Tiny dancer in my head.
Was she shrunken down?
In your underwear at home.
Holy Ghost, my tiny dancer.
Tony Danza.
Always say that.
Lights on the highway.
Are they driving at night all of a sudden?
Shoreline from Brandon.
I didn't understand what they just said.
James Boland is really gay.
Sounds about right.
And that's okay.
This song's from the
And that's that
UK.
song.
That was good. Can you play a song that like maybe the audience might know?
Do the people in the audience know that
Fuck the
song?
police.
Chat, can you prove
Yeah,
James
fuck the
wrong
police.
and
Yeah.
tell him he's
NWA.
Hey! Shut the fuck up.
Captain said.
Captain said it. I
Captain
gotta do it.
said. I feel like we should go back to the adventure.
That's
I
great.
don't like singing. It's fun.
Okay, so the temple has crashed
Sing as we go.
and fallen behind you. If you ever want us to sing a song, just type in whatever song you want us to sing, and I'll gladly sing it.
Yeah, but
That was really fun. I don't even care.
Temper that. Don't just do
Now, every single time you mention a song, we'll sing it. It might be 1 second, it might be 20. Okay.
Is there a dragon cereal mask? Anyway.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
Keep going.
Was it Huffle? No.
If you want to see us live, check us out. It's
Hufflepuffs?
September 20th. Okay.
Hufflepuff. Why isn't there a cereal named Hufflepuffs?
Why
Okay.
not? I don't know.
Somebody to Love by Jefferson Airplane. Do you know that?
Yes.
Nope. Brian doesn't know it, so we're not doing it.
Oh,
Truth
I
is
know
found
it. I have to look
to
it up.
be.
Don't look it up. It's fine. If Brian doesn't know it, we're not playing it. Okay. So the temple has crumbled.
Oh, great. All our
Cecilia has
answers.
told everybody to shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry.
Now,
No, not
because
you,
I
you're
feel
fine.
like if we were in there, we would have got crushed.
Yes.
So,
Can I get more volume on my keyboard here?
You hear above you, as if you're in a studio, as if someone's watching you.
There we go.
Cecilia.
That's better.
To the right of you, a pathway opens up. To the left of you, it looks like a path that hasn't been taken in a long time. What do you do?
I want to take that path.
Which one?
Which one? The open one that's
The-
been
the one
manicured
that
and well
hasn't been
taken care of?
All right.
Because everybody keeps dying here.
Yeah.
We have to do something different. Because when nobody's gotten past it, everybody keeps dying.
Would you say that would make all the difference?
Robert Frost just said would.
Thank you. God, Stacy. That's why I come to you for advice.
Oh, is there anything you don't know, Stacy?
There's so much I don't know, but the few things I know, nobody else.
She knows like poetry. I'm like, cereal mascot.
Yeah, serial killer mascots.
His name was Quelle or whatever.
Quello.
Quello!
Bottom
That sounds like a rapper's name.
Talib Quello.
I did research.
Do you know Amish Paradise?
Yes, I know the whole words to it. Yes.
Okay, can we hear some of it?
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I
Well,
take
we
a
can
look at
sing
my
this
wife
as we're
and
walking down the
realize-
path.
Yes, as you're walking on the path, you're reciting
That's
this.
perfect for an Amish
this
lady.
epic
You know my
era.
son fancy things like
Electricity.
Okay.
4:30 in the morning.
There in front of you, in the pathway, as it opens up, is a beach. A wonderful beach where a big sand pit fire is going, and around it are 4 adventurers. 4 adventurers that are roasting game on the fire.
They're making fun of it.
They're like, "Wow, you come late all the time." No, they're over a fire. They're spit. All right, Braca, what do you do?
I'm following my nose. Just
Following
like
your-
another cereal mascot.
What was that?
Toucan Sam.
Okay, Toucan Sam. Okay.
Follow your nose.
Follows his nose.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry I didn't get that reference just off the dime of it. Like, here's his. That was good.
No one's criticizing you, James.
Okay, thank you,
You're
because
getting a
I
little
feel
defensive.
really insecure about myself.
So Braca goes up, and she's taking the diplomatic approach of being extremely intimidating, but just like trying to be like, "Hello, hi, how are you? I'd really like to share in your meal, and maybe and that's all she gets to."
Okay, so as you talk to them, they turn and look at you, and each one of them is versions of the party.
Oh, hell.
LeVar is younger,
Okay.
handsome, has skin.
Whoa. Whoa. Been a little
The
bit.
rest of the crew are old and they're sunken in features.
Is this the first time they've ever seen me what I actually look
Yes.
like? Because the skin that I wear is not what I actually
They
look
see you as you actually were
Okay.
before you became undead.
Okay. Cool.
What does that look like?
Different, but not enough for a description. How's about
Okay,
that?
alright,
But I just wanted to roleplay it that like he was bad at doing human faces.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
So
okay.
I made my face with like a big dumb long nose. Like if you look down right here, this guy's got a weird
Yeah.
hook
Oh, yeah,
nose.
that's when
It's
he had a
weird. It's like
face.
he's got like a beak. You know? I just wanted my guy to be ugly because he's ugly on the inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we get in the chat? Can we get what kind of celebrity the real LeVar kind
Yeah.
of looks
Yeah,
like?
that's
what,
fun.
Tell
Like
us
an
what the real
off-brand
celebrity.
celebrity too. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I look like
what
a
does
B
LeVar look
grade
like?
this guy.
yeah.
But everyone else, Cookie is old and shriveled, very, very old. He's gnawing on some food that they're roasting. Cicalia's, most of your tentacles are shriveled.
Oh, most of them.
Like a calamari
you're-
bag.
Yeah, you're very old and withered. Braca, you're shrunken down. You're humped over, eating what seems to be some sort of rodent squirrel, maybe. There on the beach as the water washes close to your feet.
I look like Count Chocula.
I really love it that they're doppelgeezers.
Yeah, that's good.
That shit is great. So as you come up to each one of you, they look at you and stare at you, almost looking past you, as they talk about something that seems to be gibberish, like they're not speaking common tongue.
So they're looking past us, so I'm like, hello, can you see
Yeah,
us?
they can't
Yeah,
see
they
you.
can't see you. Okay.
All right, well then I help myself to some of their food.
As you reach for it, your hand passes through it.
Nuts.
It's not nuts, it seems to
Left
be
that
meat
for real.
or a bag of meat. That's just for me, Liv. I'm sorry, I had to say it. you can explain nuts, it's fine. I'm sorry.
Would you prefer motherfucking dick?
That it would be preferable to me. I always prefer that.
Fuck.
Sounds like something Zacali would have.
Yeah.
Did someone say motherfucking dick?
Yeah. So, we can't understand what they're saying.
No.
Can we understand like the tone in which they're speaking?
They seem to be reminiscing,
Oh, nostalgic.
nostalgic.
Do I notice anything about this beach?
Sure.
Do I feel a certain way or anything like that?
Yes, you do. You have a set, like a sort of creeping feeling that this is a familiar place to you. You haven't been here before, but maybe you could be here at some point.
It's like a memory I haven't had yet.
Yeah, it's a future memory.
Deja.
Oh, great! Oh, this going future memories, flat circle. I walk up grumbling. And I just, because we can pass right through them, right? I just sit inside of the ghost thing of Cookie and see what happens. And start matching.
Oh, look at me, I'm a big dog.
Here we go. I guess we're supposed to be here now with some stupid bullshit.
I think we're supposed to be here later.
Oh yes, look at me. I'm turning your regular milk into chocolate milk.
Who's this dude?
My lovely
Do we recognize LeVar? We've never seen him before.
So like, what happens when I
Vaguely.
Okay.
What happens when I sit in the same space as my
the same element.
phantom old Cookie? Can I manipulate him at all?
They begin singing a song, a rock lobster song.
Oh, great.
Yep.
I bet that is definitely rock
I
style.
haven't played something like it.
They begin singing the classic B-52 song, Rock Lobster, for no reason.
That's
how it goes, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes. As it fades off, after they've sung it, I went down to the beach down by the pier.
I want to go looking for lobsters, so I think it's a clue.
Yep.
I see where this is going.
Wow! Hey, Fred Schneider, what are you doing?
I'm sitting around a campfire wasting away.
Yeah. The images of you fade away, and it is just the four of you and the beach. The fire is out now. The spit is empty, and there's no remnants of those four left. There seems to be footprints leading down the beach towards the south.
Are there any lobsters?
Let's see. There aren't. Seem to be an illusion.
I thought the lobsters were a clue.
I think I just. Well, there's footprints going to the right.
To the south, yep.
I mean, the
footprints
south.
look like our footprints, or there's somebody else's?
There's 4 sets of footprints.
Oh, they weren't going in a
Are
straight
any of them
line.
tentacle
Yes.
shapes? Yeah, then we should probably follow them.
So none of them are like Jesus carrying us. Probably.
No.
All right, St. Christopher, shut up.
No, the poem where it's like, that's where I carried you, where there was one set of footprints.
That's also St. Christopher. He
All right.
carries Jesus across the river. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It's not a big
I've
deal.
never heard of that before.
I just know the
Saints are cool, man.
inspirational story that you see on every.
Hey, is that what happens to
Grandma's
St.
wall.
Christopher?
Yeah.
And then like what's the story? Is it like?
We'll tell it afterwards and
Okay.
postscript, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so the
So like it's just an old person that turns out to be Jesus or something,
no young.
and then it turns and then it goes, and then it disappears.
So we follow the footprints, or?
That's your choice, Captain Scalia.
Yes.
So you follow the footprints. It leads you down the beach to a driftwood hut. There, in the driftwood hut, there seems to be a light burning in the hut. There seems to be someone there.
What do we smell?
Peat burning, sort of smoky.
Oh, no, he seems like such a nice guy.
Not peat, like
I hope his
peat,
brother
like
doesn't find out.
like turf.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In the world.
Hey guys, I'm not the most gentle being, but I think we should knock on this hut. I don't want to knock on it because I'm pretty sure I'll just knock it over. Who wants to do it? Nose goes.
I knock on it.
Ooh.
Oh,
So you knock on it? Just for you knock on the door and it says, "Who's there?"
We're friendly travelers.
Whoa! What's your names?
I'm Captain Cicalia.
Captain Cicalia?
Yeah.
Get in here, you so-and-so!
So I get in there.
And you see that happens to be Badges.
I missed him.
He's wearing the boots that you left him in the mine.
Oh, Pages, you old son of a bitch.
I haven't seen you.
You're a
Such a
badger?
long
I'm sorry.
time.
I'm trying to remember what
Badges
you
is a
are.
talking badger.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
You're
like
son of a
Bernard.
badger? Is
With
what
a
that
bit of an accent, but it comes and goes.
I heard what happened to Pokey.
Yeah.
Good damn shame.
Yes,
It was
he's
tragic.
always with us now, I say. Patting the ghost gun that I conveniently forgot that
That's
I got.
right, you have the ghost
I
gun.
have I have a revolving ghost pistol that I don't like showing off.
Well, I mean, you show it off too much, someone's gonna try to.
Now,
Yeah.
does the ghost pistol have ghost bullets that are their own personalities, like in Roger Rabbit?
I'm gonna
Because I sure hope
I'm
so.
gonna let James figure that one out.
Let's look for it. Yep. Each bullet is the soul of the person that was killed by that bullet.
So every shot is definitely fatal. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's something we know about my gun. Always kills.
Always killed.
It's like a golden gun.
Yeah.
You also have lightsabers too, which is
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, I
cannot
dropped.
use it.
Fuck! I dropped my lightsaber.
It hasn't come up at all. I have two.
Badges. He tells you I haven't seen you in a long time, and I won't see you for a long time since. Seems to be the time continuum is converging. You're getting closer and closer to Snarf and his ultimate plan. How many temples have you reached?
I think technically
Two
two, yeah.
temples, that means there's only one left. And the time frames will completely converge. And that means that my life will end. And yours will certainly begin.
Do you know where the temple is?
Yes, it's a bit farther down the path. Where the beach meets the jungle.
This
'cause
way,
that's
I
where
say,
it all
boy.
happens.
This way.
Where different terrain meets the jungle.
Oh, like over here?
Yes, follow the path south. And I will surely be wiped out.
Okay, thanks, man.
When we leave the door, do we take a right or a left?
Yeah. I want to make sure we don't get
You
lost.
take a right
It's
out.
just a jump to the left.
Okay.
And then a step to the right.
Hold on, where my hands going? This whole
You
time.
put your hands on your hips. Alright, bend your knees in tight.
Enjoy.
And then the pelvic thrust a bit.
I can do that.
No, but it's fun, isn't it?
If we do it, we'll
Trying
be
to say,
time.
Alright, let's do it. Do you know how to play this shit? Brian?
I just know it's a jump to the left.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can make it. We can just sing it.
It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right.
And put your hands on your hips.
And put your knees in tight. But it's a pelvic thrust. That's terrible. Say hey. Let's do the time warp again.
As you step
Something
out
like
of the
that.
hut, and there you are right in front of the temple.
But now there isn't.
Now you're fucking crazy bonkers. You've skipped in time a bit. You are in front of the temple. The door is completely open, and you see to the north the four intruders, the four interlopers that are coming towards the temple. You have beat them to the temple. You have gotten there before them. They are coming towards the door, trying to get into the reality, the gate of reality. That you back
Are we in the temple or are we outside the temple?
just outside of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got my lightsaber out.
Yeah, let's just kill him.
I got both mine.
Your four lightsabers out. They shine upon the four hooded figures as they your ghost gun. As they take off their hoods, there are four of them. And who do you see but Cookie, Cicalia, Braca,
Yep.
Lavar. Three old and one young. It seems you have crossed timelines with future and past members of the party. Three
So
future
they're still
members.
here.
They're here.
They haven't figured it out.
They haven't seen you yet, but
They also
taken-
haven't figured out how to get out.
No.
So they're-
It's a
No,
double.
hold on, but the girl
It's a double time plate.
Well, why don't we just let them get out and we'll get out?
But how do you
Yeah,
know?
when we're old.
How do you know they're not trying to destroy the former used.
Why would they
Why
destroy
would
us?
they destroy us and they're gonna? Oh god, time travel's so stupid.
But I would just like to stab them.
All right. You go to stab the Cicalia.
You just do it.
And as you try to stab you, it goes right through
Alright, I
them.
had a feeling. Okay.
I had Cookie
normally does.
my razor.
But that's not the way that lightsaber normally goes through things. And it's like goes through. Harmlessly through.
Well, I guess I'll just try to sync up with myself here and just.
Yeah, so you can sync up with yourself. That's super funny. I would never ever think to do that. That's why there's individualism.
This is what
Okay, so
what's
you
it
do
gonna
that.
do times black circle.
And you join up with your old self. What is the Bronco? What do you do?
What happens though?
You're walking with him.
Yeah. Alright, you
Yeah,
said they're just
fuck along
joining
with
together,
it, yeah.
nothing else happened,
It's a
nothing
fun,
magical
sexy party
happened.
time.
You know what? We can't do anything. I'm gonna just follow Cookie's lead. Let's sync
Yeah,
up.
you sync up. And
Maybe we're gonna use soap. Maybe we're gonna connect each other like with soap, like in Peter Pan.
you link up. Okay.
No one has. Does anybody have a little Victorian girl that can sew us together?
Let's see.
Like in Peter Pan.
Let's see if you have a little.
All
Of
right.
course, thank God. Thank you, Coin.
Because that'd be yeah.
Thank you, Coin.
Well, I was joking. You wouldn't have to have.
I don't even care.
Would just break my DN.
The coin does.
The coin does.
The coin does. I would have done it if the coin would have said yes, but the coin
Yeah,
does.
break my DN.
LeVar?
I'm glad you didn't do it. Yeah, I do that. I do the thing with the
Yeah, we were all
yeah,
just
fuck it.
sinking in together.
I don't know, I'm not just gonna shoot myself. I love me.
Scalia, what do you do after you try to stab your way through this problem?
It usually works.
Oh, it does. No, 9 times out of 10, stabbing your way worse.
Alright, well I'll just so we can consistently all sync up together to see if that does anything.
Okay, so you sync up together as you walk with them. Past and present. So it's hard to stay in step with them. The more you move, like at first it's totally fine, totally easy. The more you move, the harder and harder it is. They get more and more out of sync with you. And then you literally begin to see that the time fabric begins to separate. And there in that separation is a door.
I go through the door.
That has the key openings available.
You know where this
Magic.
As you put in the keys, you put all of your appendages in there. The door opens up, and you are able to pass through the door of reality. As you step through, you look at your hands, and they are gray. You look around you, and the color and the vibrancy that you once experienced in the world of Generica has gone away. You look around you, and there's wires and conduits and screens. You seem to be on some sort of vessel. There is a large door in front of you that opens through like a sort of a spinning, there's a big port door or whatever. And as that door opens up, there are 4 captain's chairs. Cookie in the farthest to the right, Scalia in the right middle, Braca in the left middle, and the 4th seat is empty. You look upon the people who are in the 3 captain's chairs, and you see the sort of sunken features of Cookie with large wires protruding from his body. You see Braca with a very large central cable protruding from your neck. Cicalia, all sorts of wires from all your tentacles, and all 3 of you have 3 huge ports in your necks there. The last chair is completely vacant. There's no one in there. The cables and ports are suspended in the air. As you walk closer towards each of the figures there, as you walk towards them, your body moves into the space of each one of them as you awake as if from a very long, long dream. Your head throbs as if you have the strongest migraine as your eyes try to adjust to the dim light of the cabin of this vessel. You look at you see that you have been plugged in to what looks like a vast network of wires and cables.
This is fucking weird, right?
This is stupid. I try to pull out the cable from my right, because that's what happened. Like, we moved as phantoms and then into our body. Like, we saw our bodies from outside, and then we moved back into them. So now we're in the chairs.
You're in the chairs. You hear a voice from you. Whoa!
Where's the
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. If you pull too fast, you might shock your system. Stepping in front of you, it looks to be it resembles something. It's someone you know. They're no longer a badger, but a human.
Oh my gosh, it's just like.
It looks similar to badgers. He's got sort of dark circles under his eyes. Whoa, big fella. I know it's first time coming out of reality, but slow down.
Is Lavar there or is he gone?
There's no Lavar.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm just sleeping, someone else, you know. It's not a big deal.
He blinked out of existence. Who are you, old man?
Name's Badges. Been here for a long time. Been fighting the resistance for a long time. Man, you've been in there for seems like years.
Was it years or was it?
Well, to our time it seems like years, but for you it might seem like months.
Thanks!
Well, reality's different.
Thanks for the answer!
Look, I don't mean to be an asshole, but...
Well, I don't mean to be an asshole, but I don't know where the fuck I am. I was just doing this crazy... I was in a jungle, and now I'm in this crazy tin can with cords sticking out of my head.
Well... Seems like I got a lot to tell you.
You got some splaining to do.
Did he keep us in this secret computer world so we didn't go outside and mess up his garden like that one episode of Stargate?
Well, I was gonna say maybe it was like we were comatose and this is keeping us from dying.
Well, we got a lot to tell you. The captain of the ship is gonna be super happy to see you.
Is the captain of the ship a handsome man who's in love with a woman with tentacles?
Not that I know of.
No.
You're here on the ship Thaddeus.
Alright, so question, are we still a dwarf, an orc, and a Captain Cicale?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Yes.
Okay.
But you no longer have any of your clothes that you had in the adventure. You had just gray.
No lightsabers?
No lightsabers. No, none of that crazy stuff. It's just gray smocks, almost like, just like a... you're on the ship Thaddeus. Badges unplugs you slowly and begins to explain to you that you have been rescued from Generica, from Snarf, in his laboratory, his factory, where he powers himself via the imagination of his captives. There's a huge farm of people who are plugged in.
Yeah, this happened on Stargate.
Yeah, he was stealing. I don't know that reference, but it's really good because that's a cool thing because it means that we're in the zeitgeist of the world. And so he has. You had been rescued, but you needed to be slowly weaned off of the chemicals that you had been on to sort of keep you in Snarf's keeping. And finally, you have been able to finally escape from Generica, and now you are in the real, actual world. There you are. You are a dwarf. You are a cephalopod / human being, and an orc. There's no makeup on you whatsoever. But you have finally opened the door to reality. But LeVar is not with you at all.
Does that mean LeVar wasn't real?
Well, I think we need to slowly unhook ourselves from the chairs.
So he has unhooked you.
Okay.
You have finally you've been unhooked from your fake reality.
Badges?
Let's do a flip to see if you suspect that it's all still alive. So it seems very real. It seems like the ship here and the Thaddeus is.
Is it like a water ship or a spaceship?
Can't tell.
Okay.
It's a room with a whole bunch of like conduits and tubes and wires and things like that. You don't know what the base reality of the Thaddeus is, but it's very clear that you have been in a virtual reality for a long time. Your muscles are atrophied. You can barely walk. It's hard to talk. You need some time to sort of recuperate from this. So Badger says he'll take you to your cabins and he'll talk to you when you've had a chance to rest. We cut to a scene there where Snarf and LeVar are seated at a beautiful, bountiful table.
Son of a bitch! Great! Oh, good to see you again.
You decided to finally take what I've offered you.
You didn't give me much.
My lovely LeVar, my most favorite pawn.
As usual, you have left me with little to no options.
You've decided to take my offer that's on the table.
An offer is hard to accept or deny when you are required to take it under duress.
You could decide to say no.
Yes, and waste away into nothing.
That's your choice. It's still freedom of choice, even though the decision is easy.
This decision could not be easy at all.
A waiter comes to the table. Your ribeye steak, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Your
Good.
scotch on the rocks, sir.
Great. Glad I.
We look at LeVar and we see LeVar, and he is LeVar of old. We see him not with the crooked nose, but a handsome figure, one who was a wizard with much promise, much like he would see himself in the mirror. The food in front of you smells delicious, and the scotch intoxicating.
Didn't even ask for this. Didn't ask for this steak?
You didn't have to ask. We know. Whatever you want, you shall have. As long as you can give me those three. They are the key. Those wicked three who have escaped my grasp time and time again. If you can deliver those three with their heads on a silver platter, anything you want, you can have.
I'm not sure at all, ever, what you want. You only tell me piece by piece.
What do you want, LeVar? Whatever you want, you shall have.
I want freedom. Freedom from this place and from you and everything that surrounds us.
It's a good job. Your body's probably already dead.
I can't hear it.
It's a good job.
Your body is live and well.
What?
It's been kept in cryogenics.
Huh?
It's fantastic.
Oh, cool.
Just like you look now. If you give us those three, then finally you'll be free, LeVar. Thousands of years, your work and toiling, all those adventuring parties who have died. will not be for naught. Join me in one last battle.
Suppose I must.
Join the good side. The Empire.
I'm not even certain what good is anymore.
That's right, it's all relative. So don't you want everything that you've ever wanted? I can give you it. Everything you've ever wanted. Don't you want it?
Yes. But at the very cost, I might not ever be able to talk to my friends again.
Your friends?
Yes,
you
to
want to
just-
hear what they say behind your back? And he moves his hand and he shows a screen and it shows them all shit talking you. Saying like, oh, he's all a bunch of bones. He barely fucking can breathe.
You know what I hate? I hate when he eats and then just like the food goes into his empty rib cage and then weird magic shit happens and turns it into shit. And then it just drops straight down.
And then we hear
Like
Sekelia say
immediately.
something. What does Sekelia hate about Lamar?
I hate that he never looks upon me with his fire eyes.
And what does Braca say?
I bet I could beat him in a fight.
All that happens as he waves his hand across you.
And I am just laughing like a kind of deep, contented, like subtle laugh.
So are you with me or not? We'll find out next time. Will the Bard join Snarf in trying to destroy the party? Will Snarf succeed? We will find out next week on No Dice on Sexy Hackers. Wow, what a great night. Thanks everybody for joining the chat, for jumping in there. We will see. It'll be a crazy barn burner. We have just a couple of episodes left. Be here to see what happens when this crazy two-season story arc ends and when we jump off into some crazy fun stuff. Thanks everybody for watching. My name is James. I'm your game master. That's Nick. That's Stacy. That's Liv. That's Dave. That's Brian. For everybody here, Sexy Hackers and No Dice, we hope to catch you next week. And if not, we will see you on the flip side.
That's the game.
Are we doing it?
Call No Dice.
Nope. Doesn't matter.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Oh.
I like how we made it. We were like,
No, it's fine.
Oh, man.